Let's move on to Jeopardy. Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Rod.
It's about time for the Packers. They finally logged an impressive win on the road against a good football team, an undefeated Arizona Cardinals team at that. So, I mean, we've really been on Green Bay about this.
Yep.
They're great at home, and they're extra regular on the road, and that goes for Aaron Rodgers as well. They played a great Thursday night game in prime time on the road against the previously undefeated Arizona Cardinals.
Right.
Now Mercury Morris and them can pop their champagne. No more undefeated teams.
Yep.
Damn Miami. I'm still salty about that. So, man, but should Green Bay be the new favorite in the NFC?
Absolutely not. Hell no. We're talking about the Rams, the Cardinals, the Cowboys, the Buccaneers. These are much more explosive and diverse offenses, mostly better defenses, if you ask me at the end of the day. And I can even go as far as saying all those quarterbacks are comparable, if not better. Not all of them. All of them you can compare with A-Rod, and a few of them, obviously, you would pull out of that pack. You could say Dak is playing better than Aaron Rodgers right now. Of course, you can say Tom Brady is playing better than Aaron Rodgers. I think Kyler is, of course, and Stafford's here now. I would still take A-Rod over Stafford, but if we're talking about talent against talent, I just think Green Bay is outmatched at this point, especially what we've seen so far in the season. And I'll still go on to say that I still think the Cardinals are clearly the better team than Green Bay, because if A.J. Green turns his head, we talked about it, there's 12 seconds, maybe it hits him in the face mask, something, the ball's going to the ground. Okay, maybe by the grace of the Lord, it pops up in the air, but when your controller turns off in the middle of a route, what do you expect from A.J. Green? I mean, seriously, we are literally one play away, and we see this all the time with undefeated teams. It's one play, it's one call, whatever the case may be. But, the fact that the game-clinching turnover came at the conclusion of a 94-yard drive by the Cardinals, who took over at their own one to march all the way down the field, and then that happens. The Cardinals were literally coming down the field to win the football game. They were going 90-plus yards driving down, and this is what A.J. Green gives you. But I will credit the Packers. It's a hard-fought W at the end of the day. But the fact that they dominated time of possession by 15 minutes, they did have, their three main wide receivers out. Don't get me wrong about that. But Green Bay forced 3 turnovers. Arizona did not force any turnovers in this football game. There was no pass rush from Arizona. D-Hop was shaken up, and you only come away with 3 points. And don't get me wrong. A road win, your backs are against the wall. I sat up here last week and said it. I had Arizona to win by 10, 14 plus. Aaron Rodgers was resourceful. The defense did what they had to do, and they beat the Cardinals on the road, but I'm not going to buy into them over 3 to 4 other NFL teams right now. NFC teams, absolutely not.
No, I mean, they're definitely not the favorite. I mean, he did show that he can actually construct an offense without Devontae Adams, because he's been so reliant upon him.
100%.
It was like, do you even actually have an offense? It's just you throwing to him.
Exactly.
And I don't understand why teams aren't triple teaming him. Like, you're going to throw the ball to somebody else today.
Right.
I mean, he did show that he can distribute the ball to someone else, but no, I mean, I don't really see it in the cards for the Packers.
Yeah.
They've showed you this year in and year out.
For like 7 straight seasons outside of the collarbone year for Aaron Rodgers.
They've been to back-to-back NFC championship games, and you now expect them to have a really good regular season and then piss it all away in the playoffs. That's what they do.
Sorry, Green Bay.
I mean, you see when they put together the little tiers of teams, Green Bay always is in a special tier all by themselves, going to lose the NFC championship game.
Yeah, the Cardinals didn't play good, and they still almost won. I mean, Kyler was missing. Kyler missed a great throw. Should have been a great throw to Christian Kirk. They probably win the football game if that happens. A.J. Green turns his head. They probably won the football game.
AJ might need to go ahead and hang him up.
That harsh auto just for that.
He's way too high caliber wide receiver for that.
Right.
So it's inexcusable. I mean, where the ball was, it was right where he was supposed to turn.
Literally.
He had position. He was boxed out. He turns his head. That's a routine catch for him.
Yeah, miscommunication at the end of the day. And it was funny, the guy that picked it just got signed off Arizona's practice squad like 3 weeks before. Even he said, I don't know what he was looking at. Yeah, I guess he was confused as well. So, I mean, like I said, I'll give Green Bay the W, but don't let them pull the wool over your eyes. Oh, they beat the undefeated team, never won the NFC. Okay, what are they going to be doing 6, 8, 12 weeks from now? That's the real question.